All right, welcome. I am Pauline. We are live from Costa Rica, and it's a great pleasure to be here with you and share these teachings, which have been a real gift in my own life and my own journey. So let's talk about this class is about awakening the divine feminine using Kundalini yoga and sacred feminine practices. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into some breath work, which is working on the feminine, the yin channel. We're going to do a Kundalini yoga kriya, which is going to balance the polarities. So not too much in the masculine, not too much in the feminine, but really harnessing more of this yin nature, which is the essence of a woman's power. So in order for a woman to really step into her radical self, right, her absolute self-expression, confidence, ability to set boundaries, she actually needs to cultivate the yin nature to access that Shakti power. It's very interesting because when we think of power, we think of much more this yang, go, push. But actually, when it comes to women, and this has been, real journey for me, it's like how to slow down, center, love the gifts, the unique gifts that we have, and tap into that yin nature. So let's start with the concept of Shakti. In the Hindu tradition, we have Shiva, which is represented as a masculine energy and the energy of consciousness. And then we have Shakti, which is represented as the feminine energy, and it is the energy of manifestation, of creation. So Shakti is often looked at as the mother of existence and the omnipotent force behind all of creation. It's such a beautiful way to relate to it. In Kundalini yoga, we call her the Adi Shakti, the primal energy through which all is born. So it is also said in this lineage that coming in as a woman is the highest incarnation, And coming in as a woman of consciousness could be the highest and last incarnation that you go through. So that's a little bit of a side note. But let's look at briefly, before we go into practice, the goddess archetypes. So in Hinduism, there are hundreds of representations and goddess expressions, right? Like Ambika, Parvati, Kali, Sita, Radha, so many different manifestations, but all from the same Shakti, the unmanifested, the formless, the non-dual. So what we're looking at is just three today. We're going to look at three of the goddess archetypes and how, in a very practical way, can you meditate on these, research them, and understand how you can bring in these qualities into your life, right? So Durga, number one goddess, is about embodying our fearlessness and releasing our personal courage. She teaches us how to do that, how to let go of that locked up personal courage because of the culture we grew up and how we saw our mothers, our grandmothers at home, cooking, cleaning, doing the things, right, that housewives do. So Durga also shows us how to be that fearless warrioress and how to unlock that personal courage to not only be who you are and bring your gift, but also to accept yourself, to accept yourself and to accept your learning curves and your mistakes. We like to say there are no mistakes, there are only learnings or victories. So Durga teaches us this very important thing, to accept ourselves as we are and love who we are. And there, through developing the navel power, the Nabi, which is where the life force and the Kundalini being the creative energy, mixes and rises through the chakras and opens us up to that untapped creativity. And in this day and age, I think we all know this with social media and everything else that's going on, that we're needing a strong dose of belief in ourselves and also this courage to bring what we have come to bring forward as we are, as we are. So that's a little bit about Durga. And again, we're just touching on a few minutes, on these. And I really invite you to research these deeper, because they have so much to teach us from this archetypal lens. So Lakshmi is very much about embodying Dharma, your higher values. In Kundalini Yoga, we talk about, there is either a karmic path or a dharmic path. The karma is that which we call fate. And there is also this prabhuva karma, which is karma that you cannot change, which I read about a long time ago. And it really helped me to understand, like, I'm not manifesting certain things. They're happening because they're written. And I have to walk through that fire in order to grow. So, and then the dharmic path is the path of purpose, is the path of service. And so what Lakshmi is showing us is to free up this power and to also use it for abundance, absolutely, but without chasing the wealth, without chasing the outer wealth, but really chasing the inner, not even chasing, but cultivating an inner prosperity. Cultivating an inner prosperity. Lakshmi shows us how to do that. She is the goddess of prosperity, but prosperity is nothing out of prosperity if we don't have inner prosperity. And what is that inner prosperity? For a woman, it is self-love, regardless, unconditional. It is self-acceptance. It is nourishing those around us, but from a place of nourishing ourselves first. So Lakshmi has this incredible, bright, luminous energy that helps us to cultivate that inner prosperity. Because when we have inner prosperity, we have everything, because the world and the universe is completely in tune with the signals and the frequency that we're emitting from inside. So Lakshmi, as a goddess archetype, can remind us of these things. And that beautiful Saraswati archetype, she bestows the spiritual wisdom of who we are deep inside of us. And she helps us to become peaceful in that inherent divine light that we already are. That inherent divine light. She is also that goddess of creativity, which helps us to activate that inner creativity and those very unique gifts that we all have in such unique ways. And so just taking these very brief explanations, let us go into a practice, and I'll share with you this beautiful pranayama, which you can do at home, experiment with it yourself. This very simple kriya, Kundalini kriya, which will help us to balance the polarities, chant inside, and then we'll do the Adi, Shakti mantra, which is the mother Shakti mantra of Kundalini Yoga, and personally, one of my very favorites. So let us start by tuning in with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. I bow to all the answers that are in my own heart. Let's sit up nice and tall and rub the palms of the hands. And place the hands at the center of the chest, taking a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Ha. Focusing the eyes at the brow point. Deep inhale. Exhale. And let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a deep inhale. Hold that breath, squeeze a gentle root lock, meaning you're lifting the pelvic floor up towards the rib cage if you're not on your cycle. And then you'll exhale. Good. Let's do a few warm-ups before our breath work. We're going to circulate the spine. Inhale forward, exhale back. Give you circulate. Conscious, bring attention to the movement, bring attention to the breath. Tuning into your body, how you're feeling today, maybe releasing with sounds. And inhale, center. Exhale, let's go the other directions. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, center. Exhale. Grabbing the shoulders with the fingers in front, the thumbs in the back. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale. Squeeze that little root lock. Exhale. And let's dive each side. Inhale, bend over. Exhale, the other side. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Here's a beautiful divine feminine practice. It's called the old gypsy way of calling on spirit. So this is a little bit more from the indigenous tradition, but one that I really love. Your palms are up and you're simply opening up into a V in this way. And you're slightly looking up and you're smiling and you're doing a breath of fire, which is a fast breath from the navel, like a dog panting. If you're new to this, but through the nose only. If you're on your cycle, you just do this very lightly or just do a long, deep breath. And let's go. Remember to keep your head up with a slight smile. You're really just saying yes, receiving that Shakti. Inhale deeply. Expand upwards and outwards. Feel that opening of the heart chakra. And exhale, hands down onto the earth, connecting with the energy of the land that you're sitting on and the sacredness of the land. This is one of the ways that we connect to that Shakti power is through nature. So just for a moment, tuning into the land. Beautiful. Great. Let's do one more breath before we go into our Kriya. You're going to bring the hands in a little teepee. All the fingers are touching. You're right here at the center. This is a wonderful breath for relieving stress from the past, coming into the now moment. You're going to inhale for 5. You're going to hold for 5 seconds. And you're going to exhale for 5 seconds. So it's a triangle breath. I'll count you through a few times. Your eyes are looking at the brow point. Closing the eyes, focusing on drishti, and exhale all the breath out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And continue. Get quiet and still within. Keep those eyes locked at the brow point so that anytime a thought wavers, you just come back to the brow point. It's almost impossible to stay there continuously. So you come in and you go out, and you come in and you go out, and as much as you can, you stay in that eye gaze, which harnesses your focus and your attention and your clarity. Last cycle. Inhale deeply and exhale. Good. Release the hands, open the hands. Just feel that for a moment, tuning in to that yin space within you, that feminine archetype, that feminine polarity, and all the ways that you can nourish her in this modern, fast-paced world. All the ways that you can create little segments of the day. It doesn't take much. A yoga nidra for 11 minutes, a cup of tea, herbal tea, nettle, oat straw, holy basil, something calming and nourishing for 10 minutes by yourself without your phone, right? A little shavasana, a nourishing conversation with a sister. It doesn't take much. And those little, every few hours, if we can just put in those little rituals in our day, we can really benefit and stay steady instead of running on the hamster wheel like we are taught to. Yes? So let's do this set. We're going to shake out the the legs for a moment. Take a little sip of water. We are live here. Shake out the hips. Never want to stay seated too long. And so the first posture, this is a very meditative Kundalini set to integrate the polarities. The polarities mean yin and yang, masculine, feminine, hot, cold, light, dark, right? So the first one is we're coming sitting in Virasana. What is Virasana? So Virasana is when we sit on the heel. Here we're sitting on the left heel, and we are simply here with these crossed arms. Now you can take a cushion and kind of wedge it right between your right and left buttocks and just kind of rest here. The arms are here, just crossed slightly. And we're going to inhale 4 parts and then exhale 4 parts while silently chanting in our mind, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So Satanama in simple words is infinity. We come from infinity. Sa, we go through life. Ta, Na is the rebirth, the transformation, the death, right? The ending. Na, and then Ma is the rebirth. Okay, Satanama. So very simply, we'll be here for a few minutes. Inhale, 4 segmented breath. Exhale, 4 segmented breath. Let's go. So sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Let's go. Eyes gazing at the breath one. Keep going with the breath. Bring the arms up to 60 degrees, palms facing out. Let's continue. Stay steady. Last cycle. Inhale deeply. Squeeze a mula bandha, root lock, rise the energy up. Exhale. Bring the hands down and gently move yourself into a rock pose. So rock pose is both knees. And if this is a challenge for you, you can absolutely modify with an easy pose, sitting cross-legged. Okay? It's no problem. Do what's best for your body. Now here is a very beautiful and feminine act I'm going to show you from the side here. We're going to simply bow. So we're going to inhale up and exhale down and bow. This is multiple reasons why this is incredibly good for us. Why? Because it rushes fresh blood to the brain and totally brings our brain online. And it is also a very act of humility, act of surrender. I surrender to my soul. I surrender to my understanding of a higher power. I surrender to my higher path, my Dharma, right? So there's that Lakshmi energy of abundance as we take that dharmic path in our life. So let us begin. Inhale, exhale. Strong, powerful breath. Lifting yourself from your core, feel that strength in the core as you move up and down. Just a few more. And inhale out. Let's squeeze that mula bandha. And exhale. Good. Come to the center, wherever you are. And now we're staying in this posture for the last posture, the last movement in this posture. We're going to punch with breath of fire. These kind of movements, they help to conquer any negativity in our field, because our aura is around here, goes out to 9 feet, drops below 4 feet. If you're feeling depressed, it's because your aura has dropped below 4 feet. So these kinds of kriyas, and Kundalini yoga is just an incredible balm and remedy for depression, just as a little side note. So we're moving energy here, we're invigorating and cleansing the aura. Keep going. Just a little longer. 2 more moves after this. Inhale. Let's squeeze that mula bandha. So you're squeezing the buttocks and the pelvic floor rises to meet the diaphragm. You're compressing like a vacuum and you're rising the Kundalini energy through the chakras out of the brow point. Exhale. Beautiful. So now, next movement, very lovely. You're just coming lying down and you're just going to grab your knees to your chest. So here we are, and we're just in this posture, breathing long and deep, focusing on the heart chakra. That should feel so good. Breathe long and deep. Relax. Let the breath be natural and long and deep. Enjoy just a few more moments. Inhale deeply. Again, squeeze that mula bandha. Any opportunity we get to squeeze, to activate the life force, the Shakti. And exhale. Kind of awkward here, but very cool move. You're going to bring the legs straight up if you can. If you can't, that's okay. Just put a bend in the knees. And what we're looking to do is raise the head up too. And you're just here with a breath of fire for just a moment. Hang in there a little longer. Inhale and exhale. That should feel lovely. Grab the knees to the chest. Roll the lower back for a moment. And now we come into a simple, lovely meditation, and then we'll do the chant, the divine feminine chant, Adi Shakti. Bring yourself up, roll on your back a few times, and come sitting up in easy pose once again. There we go. This is quite lovely. You're going to sit in easy pose and you're going to bring the left arm crossing over the heart, the right hand crossing, so you in this beautiful cross here. And we're chanting Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Very simply. Let's begin. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Inhale deeply. And now in this same posture, we're going to chant Ra, 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 which is the sun. Ma, 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 which is the earth. Satanama, infinity, life, death, rebirth. Let's go. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Use your voice. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Last one. Ra, 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 Ma, 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 Satanama. Inhale deeply. Squeeze that Mula Bandha, root lock. Hold. Again, if you're on your cycle or past 3 months pregnant, don't do a root lock. You'll just inhale and exhale. Exhale, hands in Gyan Mudra, index and thumb representing knowledge and wisdom on the knees. And now we're going to bring the teeth together in this way. And through the teeth, you're going to look at the tip of the nose and you're going to inhale in 4 equal parts, like the first exercise. Sa, ta, na, ma. Silently, but you're inhaling through the grit of the teeth, looking at the tip of the nose. Let's begin. Stay steady and looking at the tip of the nose, inhaling Satanama, exhaling Satanama. 4 equal parts. Last exercise. Inhale deeply. And exhale. And relax. Hands in lap. Just relax for a moment of silence to integrate the Kriya, to integrate the polarities, a meditative Kundalini set. Just bask in your own Shakti, in your own inner knowing. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Before we go to the Adi Shakti mantra, which I will put in the chat, I'd just like to talk about this concept. So in Kundalini Yoga, we relate to the word God in 3 parts. So the word God represents generator for G. So you generate the energy, you generate the Kundalini energy, right? The Kundalini energy is this creative potential which is dormant, until it gets awakened. It's dormant at the base of the spine, somewhere in the perineum, coiled like a serpent, they say. So with Kundalini Yoga, we generate the energy, which means like we use Kriya, Pranayama, right? Movement, mantra to generate the energy, to move it out of its dormancy. And then the O for God stands for organizing. So once we've generated the energy, we organize it, right? We organize it within us. We organize it within our psyche, right? We organize it also intellectually, and we organize it in all of our chakras. And then the D stands for delivering the energy, and that is the Shakti. That is the creative energy. That is how you live your life. It's how you do your relationships. It's how you parent. It's how you work. It's what you're doing with your creativity. That is the delivering of that energy that you've generated, you've organized, and you've delivered. And so when we start to look at, in women especially, mental health issues, which I'm familiar with because I've dealt with them myself, it is really a misorganization of the energy. It is said that Kundalini Yoga puts you in touch with your innate power, right? So when you're at the mercy of the projections of the world, then it is hard to organize the internal energy. But when you source from within and you generate the energy from within, then you can organize it. It takes time. It's a system. It's a daily practice. It's a path, right? You organize the energy, then you can deliver it in an organized way, in a way that makes sense, and that feels good to you. That's the most important thing, right? Follow your bliss, as Joseph Campbell says. So I just wanted to give you that generating, organizing, delivering Shakti, because it's something that, you know, I've been sitting with for many years and has really supported me on my journey. Okay, let's go into the Adi Shakti mantra. So let's look at the words here. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo, Namo. I'm going to put it in the chat for you here. Here we go. Let me know if you can see that in the chat. Hopefully it should come up. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. So you'll have to just pull up the mantra on your phone or something. I apologize. I'm kind of new to teaching on YouTube, and for some reason, oh, there it is. Do you see it? Is it there? Okay. I don't think it's showing up. Okay. So Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo, Namo. That is the first beautiful line of the mantra, which says, the Shakti, the primal feminine power and creative energy of the Divine Mother, Adi Shakti, right? And then Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Namo, Namo. That is the beautiful generating, I bow to that primal earth power, the goddess power, Sarabha Shakti. And then we go to Pritam Bhagavati, that which creates through the infinite creator. That which creates through the infinite creator, Sarabha Shakti. And then Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo, the unlimited power, the divine mother power that can rise up in me, right? So that is in a nutshell. Somebody's writing it in the chat. Thank you. That's very nice. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. So the way that we're going to do this meditation is with the finger, the Jupiter finger up. So we're going to hold that index finger up. And I'd love just some feedback from you because I've never tried to play live in a class before on YouTube. Will you let me know if you can hear the guitar and the voice correctly? And if not, then we will simply chant a cappella. So just give me a thumbs up, those of you who are live. Adi Shakti, the fingers are here. This is to erase the fears and really tune in with that divine mother power. And we're looking at the tip of the nose. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Namo Namo. Thank you. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Namo Namo. With all your voice. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo 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 Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarab Shakti, Sarab Shakti, Sarab Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagati, Pritam Bhagati, Pritam Bhagati, Namo Namo. Kundalini Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarab Shakti, Sarab Shakti, Sarab Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagati, Pritam Bhagati, Pritam Bhagati, Namo Namo. Kundalini Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarab Shakti, Sarab Shakti, Sarab Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagati, Pritam Bhagati, Pritam Bhagati, Namo Namo. Kundalini Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarab Shakti, Sarab Shakti, Sarab Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagati, Pritam Bhagati, Pritam Bhagati, Namo Namo. Kundalini Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Namo. Taking a deep inhale, squeezing with all your might, Mula Bandha, rising the energy from the root to the crown, feeling your personal power and your responsibility for that power. Nobody can take this from you. And powerfully exhale. I'm going to invite you into a little Shavasana now as we close this class. And thank you so much for all of those of you who joined live and for those of you who are catching the class after. You can find us at shaktischool.com. We have two trainings coming up, a level 1 and a level 2, focusing on women's Shakti and women's creativity and women's circles, as well as our level 2, restoring the yin. So I look forward to seeing you inside of our portal and sharing more with you. Remember how loved you are. Thank you for taking care of yourself on this day. May you be blessed. Sat Nam.